Well, we lost. It was a good run, but in the end, we just did not have the votes to overcome. And now let's talk about the results of this election and some rising prices over at Carnival Cruise Line. Let's roll the intro. Hey, welcome to the Midships channel. It's your Captain Corey. So with elections held yesterday here in the United States, a lot of things happened. And one of those things was us losing a very important battle for cruise passengers up in the state of Maine, in a town called Bar Harbor. In that town, there is currently in place a 1,000 passenger per day cap into Bar Harbor. And a proposal to significantly raise that limit was on the ballot yesterday. But unfortunately, it fell short by just 63 votes. Which means if you're cruising up to Bar Harbor, your chances of going ashore are going to continue to stay pretty slim as of now. Of course, Bar Harbor, it's up in New England. It's a very popular spot on cruises that leave out of Baltimore, New York City, or Boston. And this would be your port that you'd get off at to go to Acadia National Park and join along with the 3.5 million visitors that go there every single year. But local residents in Bar Harbor, in this small, sleepy town, have in the past couple of years put major caps and limits on the cruise industry's ability to bring their passengers ashore. And a November 5th, 2024 proposal to more than triple the current guest cap was not really soundly rejected. It was actually barely rejected by single-digit percentage points. So clearly, this is going to affect cruisers up in Bar Harbor greatly. It's more than likely now that you're not going to be cruising there anytime soon unless you go there aboard a very small, very expensive cruise ship. Now, perhaps some bigger news today, though. Over at Carnival Cruise Line, they're raising prices on you once again. The nickel and diming continues, folks. But one place that you're not getting nickel and dimed, it's in the Midships Amazon store. It's an amazing way to support my work, keep me cruising, delivering these fun, almost clickbaity videos for you, and shopping for your cruise essentials on Amazon. If you'd like to support my work, it's free to click on the link in the description down below, and I would appreciate it. Now back to the cruise news. Carnival Cruise Line has not announced, but we found out beginning in 2025 is raising prices on board. You're going to be spending more for specialty dining on their ships. Yes, with cruises booked out in 2025, they've noticed that pricing is now up for popular venues on board these ships, including at Fahrenheit 555, the Steakhouse, Bonsai Teppanyaki, and Rudy's Sea Grill. And while price increases aren't massive, especially for the Steakhouse and the Sea Grill, we're only talking about a few dollars. For instance, at Fahrenheit Steakhouse, you're now going to be paying $52 per meal instead of $49. It represents a $3 increase. There is an increase, though, that is a lot larger, and that is for dinner at Bonsai Teppanyaki. That goes up almost $8 a person, from just under $50 to now just under $58 to have dinner at Bonsai Teppanyaki. And the curious thing here is it seems like Carnival Cruise Line didn't want us to know about this because they just kind of rolled it out and didn't bother mentioning it to anybody. And I don't know about you, I don't love that. I don't love when cruise lines aren't transparent. I guess the good news here is this is a totally optional price increase. You don't have to go and eat at these specialty dining restaurants. I actually don't know why there's so many cruise passengers opting to spend extra money on board all the time when they've already paid for a very good meal in the main dining room or in the buffet or with some of the other included dining options on these ships to begin with. So maybe the better question is, why does it cost so much already to eat at a specialty restaurant when technically you've already paid the cruise line to be eating somewhere on that ship during that time period? I don't know. What are your thoughts on this? The comment section, it's open down there. I would love to hear about it. Carnival Cruise Line raising their prices. Is it just a result of inflation and the supply chain and energy costs going up overall? Or are the cruise lines finally seeing the writing on the wall for the higher prices we've been seeing here on land? And that's just the future of cruising. I want to hear all of your thoughts. And while you're hanging out here on the Midships channel, if you're still wondering about the daily limits for cruise ships and the caps for passengers going ashore, like we talked about earlier in today's episode, I actually made an awesome, really awesome, high quality production video a few months ago addressing these issues and how it's actually spreading through the cruise industry, sort of like a disease. And I think you'd like to watch it now. As a matter of fact, I know most of you haven't seen it because the YouTube algorithm really pushed it down as soon as I released it. I don't know if it was just a busy day, but why don't you check it out right now? This video, I think you're going to learn a lot, and I can't wait to hear about your opinions. We'll see you there.